Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Natasha, and like it says in the title, we're going to talk about something uncomfy. It's the Bowel program, and if you already are on one, you know what it is. If you don't, then I don't know what you think this video is about, but it's about excrement and how to manually do it, and some of the tips that I have adopted over the last 2.5 years that have helped me, and I'm sharing them hoping that it helps someone else, or if nothing else, you get to learn about how I poop every day so I don't poop on you in the public. Without further ado, let's go downstairs and go get the magic bullet. The magic bullet. It resides in the fridge. Why does it reside in the fridge? Because if it doesn't, it becomes a giant melty waxy mess. It might not be wax, but this is Bisacodyl. I cannot get at the pharmacy. If you can, I would do that, because you have to pay out of pocket for them if you buy them offline like I do. I cannot get them through the pharmacy. They will hand me the other kind, which I cannot for the life of me remember what it is, but it's not this. And the difference being is the coating on Bisacodyl takes 2 to 3 minutes to dissolve. The other one is a glycerin coating, and it takes 15 to 20 minutes to dissolve. And if you are like me and you are trying to like get back into the swing of like real life and not just like taking care of yourself, time is of the essence. When you talk about like 20 extra minutes on the toilet, that's not somewhere I want to be. So they're about $70 online, $75 for 100 with the shipping. That is what I recommend. And now, what I do when I am getting ready to go upstairs, because I have a bathroom down here, but I can't get into it. That's a renovation for another lifetime. Like, you know, whenever I'm done paying for medical bills, it is what it is. But I take one of these, and usually what I will do is I will put it in, if I have pockets in my leggings, I'll stick it in my pocket, but anywhere where it's got a little bit of heat while I'm going upstairs, like 5 to 10 minutes, that seems to make it dissolve quicker and work faster / better for me. Or like I'll just tuck it into like the waist of your leggings. I can't show you, but that's fine. It's the internet. I don't really want to show you that. And now let's go upstairs after I have dropped everything onto the ground. It's great life. And here we have the bathroom setup. So as you can see, it's a little cramped. I believe I have actually shown this before, but how I have to get onto the toilet is probably different than your house, because I have been in 3 different houses now, 3 different bathrooms that I've had to use, all different setups. This one I greatly prefer, which is convenient because it's actually the house that I own instead of, you know, a friend's house and then a rental. But I move my arm all the way to the back so I can have it. Or actually, what I will not do is fiddle with it. It's going on the dryer, and that's where you guys kind of are. You're on the washer right now. Take the hip guard off, and then from there, I'm free to come to the toilet area and do my business. It is diagonal over the toilet. What I recommend, because if you're a paraplegic or quadriplegic, you know that you do not get to flush your bowel movement away without actually verifying that it exists. So you can know how much it is, and you can know if you have a blockage or if you might have to prepare yourself to have an accident that day. Because if you're brand new and you are just joining the cool ranks of not being able to control your bowels. It's so much fun. That is kind of like how you keep from doing it. You maintain your schedule. You do your bowel program around the same time every day. You make sure that you're going to the bathroom. If you aren't going to the bathroom, take a laxative. Or what I prefer to do is I make like 2 dozen cookies and I eat a couple cookies every single day. Giant sticks of butter with sugar. Makes you very regular all the time. But since it's diagonal, I take a piece of toilet paper and I just stick it to the side of the bowl. Because if you are sitting and letting your what do we call it? Your excrement, your poop, your disgusting after products of delicious food. If you let it sit on the bowl, it's going to stay there when you flush it, especially if you've already been on the toilet for like 25 minutes. But you do need to look at it, verify you one went, two how much, and then notice if there's anything cool. Maybe you check to see if you have worms. Or floats your boat. I just like to make sure I made it in the toilet. I will not lie to you. That's also a cool thing about not being able to feel anything is you also don't know when you're going. And then since it's diagonal, you don't really know it's going on the floor, which that is something I recommend wholeheartedly that you check every time you get on a toilet seat, that you're actually over the toilet and not like shifted to the side of it. Word to the wise. And if you are not paralyzed or have any problems and you're watching this going, ew, gross, read between the lines. I'm so glad that you don't have to deal with it. We do. And it is just a bodily function, just like everything else. Everybody's got to do it. I don't want to do it in front of you. I'd rather do it here. And then conveniently, that leads me to the next point. If you need to clean yourself up, this is these edges are kissing. I can go right from the toilet to the shower, wash it off. Makes my life so easy. Now, the one thing with having a bowel routine is that you do need to have some things available. As you can see, right up here, I have wipes, I have gloves, and then there is lube. And to my right, which there's no way for me to like show you this angle, but there is a sink, I promise. It's got a little cabinet underneath of it, and that's where I keep lube and wipes and all of the unfortunate tubes of goo that I've accumulated as being a woman. It's kind of like the goo tax. I have hair, I have products for hair, and then somehow they just like get under the counter and they multiply. I don't understand the science of that. But there is one thing that is the most important thing that you need to know about your bowel program. Let's go. This guy right here, right next to your toilet, this is how you shut off the water to your toilet. It is the most important thing you need to know about your toilet. I want to say, especially because you are using it in a way that you haven't maybe before. And that's because like transferring this tank right here, if you are banging against it, and I speak from experience, if you knock it loose, it starts leaking. And if you don't know how to shut off your water, you are going to flood your entire bathroom and downstairs, which I did not do because I know how to do plumbing. And with that, goodbye everyone, and thank you again for your time. Hopefully anything that I shared helps you a little bit. Remember, stay strong. Love you all. Bye.